welcome back to my channel. This is Media J, and in today's video we're going to be trying out a number of new products to me, and some products are pretty new to the beauty industry, so we're going to be playing in some makeup. I haven't got anywhere to go, but I really do want to test out these products. So if you want to know what products I have to test, then you know what to do. Please subscribe and let's jump right into the video. All right, before we jump in, I do want to say that I have toned my face, moisturized, and all of that good stuff. And I do want to share with you guys the products that I have been using. If you follow me on Instagram, you know about these products already. And this is the Biossance Squalane Line Vitamin C Rose Oil, and I absolutely love this product. It is a great facial oil. It helps to brighten, helps to firm the skin. I love to use it after my toner to kind of just like give me some brightness and some glow back to my skin. Give it a couple of minutes to settle in, and then I've been going in with my Mercier the Perfect Cream Multitasking Moisturizer. This moisturizer is very, very kind to the skin and very, very hydrating. So this is what's giving me this kind of like a luminous glow to my skin, and that's literally all I've used. So haven't applied anything to my lips, so I'm going to be using the Dr. Lip CBD Calm Balm. You guys know I do a lot with my lips. That sounded bad. I do a lot of swatches and things like that, so I always have to keep my lips in pristine condition. So these moisturizers from Dr. Lip are great. I either use this one or I use the Tint 100% natural moisturizing color. This is the elderberry pigment one. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. Or I use the CBD one, and they feel really, really thick and moisturizing, so they do stay on the lip for quite a long time, girl. All right, so you know me, I'm gonna put my hair on, and I'm gonna use Jasmine again today. I used her in my transformation video, the fiery makeup. If you haven't seen that video, please go ahead and watch it. I'll link it in the cards. But I've already featured this hair. This hair is from EDBU. It's a synthetic unit, kinky texture, very, very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop her on, and then we jump right into the makeup. Okay. All right, so my hair is laid and out of the way. I think I want to start with my primer. So I want to use the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. I've only used this twice, and both times I did enjoy how it felt on the skin and how it worked with my foundation. So we're going to give it a go, and this time I'm going to try with a different foundation. So hopefully I still feel the same way about the primer. It comes in this black package, and it does feel like a moisturizer, so I'm gonna apply it like one and just really blend it in. So I haven't had time is my motto. I bet you guys are tired of hearing me. I haven't had time, but I'm going to make time, because you know what, I do find joy in sitting down and testing out products and giving you guys my honest opinions, and I miss that. I know I've been doing a lot of like get ready with me's, you know, voiceover type of stuff, but I actually do miss sitting down and talking to you guys. And most times when I'm doing those other videos, I've got people like my son, husband, you know, asking me to do stuff, so the flow's kind of broken. But I do miss doing this. Plus that noise from my computer as well drives me mad. But you guys don't seem to mind that. I think I'm just in my own head about what you expect from me. Right, so it's on there. It feels really good. My skin feels really hydrated and moisturized, and also a bit tacky, which is one of the things I love about that primer. So just a little bit because that baby is expensive, you know. But I really do love the primer. All right, so I picked up the new foundation from Morphe, and I want to say that this is the first time I am trying Morphe base products, like foundation, period. Like I've never tried any of their foundations before, but then I saw, I think it's Makeup by Shayla, and Danessa Myricks did her makeup or something like that. I'm not sure. And you know, I'm close to Makeup by Shayla's skin tone. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, it looks good on Shayla. It might look good on me. So this is the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. It says medium to full coverage. And the shade that I got is Filter Rich 26, and they have this whole shade matching thing on the website. So you've got pictures of people that are similar to your skin tone, you answer a few questions and it recommends the shade. I think that's what happened. So this was the shade I was matched with, and I think this is the shade that they used on Shayla. So I was pretty like, okay, I already thought I was close to Shayla, so it's pretty good. Anyway, some of the things that it claims. It says it's long-wearing, oil-free, natural finish foundation. It hydrates the skin and blurs imperfections for the ultimate soft look. So it's everything that you guys know that I like. Hydrating, soft focus, blurring the skin, and what else? Oil free, because I am combination to oily skin. It's also infused with hyaluronic acid, which we know is hydrating, and it's got vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant. It's got glycerin, which is also good for hydrating and giving you that kind of like healthy glow. And those are the main claims, which is the reason why I picked it up, because it's ticking all the boxes for what I look for in a foundation. It comes in this tempered glass type of packaging. It looks super slick. You've got 28 ml of product, and it says medium to full coverage, and you've got the name at the bottom. It is a pump applicator. I wonder if the pump goes all the way in. Yeah, yeah, pretty much all the way in. And we are gonna use this today, but I also picked up the Filter Effect brush and sponge duo. I hardly ever pick up products like this, but I really wanted to test it out with the foundation. So in this duo, you get a microfiber beauty sponge and the E63 wide angle foundation brush. I've always wanted that brush, but honestly didn't think that it would be this small. I'll show you guys in a second. So you've got the sponge and you've got the brush. Okay, so the beauty sponge features a chiseled tip for precise application. So let's have a look. Chiseled tip for precise application. So you've got that. While the synthetic brush is made for blending perfection. Let's have a look at that as well. Okay, yeah, I've always wanted this brush. Kind of looks like that. I've always wanted this brush, and you can see it's tapered, so it's kind of like tapered on that end. So when you're applying, it will give you like a good bounce feel. So that's that. The sponge itself is made with a velvety microfiber material. It does feel like the Juno & Co type of texture, which creates a smooth, natural looking finish. Just add water and give it a good squeeze. Pair with your favorite Morphe foundation and blend the rolls. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wet the sponge so that we are ready, but it's a decent size in as much as it's dry, and it's pretty soft. So let's see what it looks like wet. It pretty much blew up in size. I wasn't expecting it to get this big, but it's huge. Like, look at my face. It's huge. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh god, you got hay fever's kicking my butt. Oh, damn. Hay fever has been kicking my butt. Oh, girl. I felt that in my spirit, but oh, child. All right. Oh. Hay fever, girl. Anyway, So we are going to be using that foundation. I also want to use the Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil in Radiance. I've talked about this in 2 of my previous videos. I really love mixing this with the foundation, but because I'm testing out the foundation for the first time and I don't really want to mess up the color, because I know this kind of lightens the color when you mix it in, I'm going to apply a little bit on my skin first, just in the areas that I want to highlight, rather than giving myself an all over glow. I'm just gonna give myself a glow in areas and then apply the foundation on top. At least I've got areas to still show you guys the color, because I know this Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil really does lighten the skin, and I just love using it because I love that glow through and through the skin. Okay, you can see like I am glowing. I'm glowing, girl. So I really love using that. It's just become a staple product in my routine. So now we're going to apply the foundation, and I'm so excited. I'm going to give it a little shake. Okay, I want to pump it so you guys can see what it looks like on my hand. I do like the undertone of this one. It's very warm but still yellow. Still got that yellow coming through. And I'm going to apply it with the brush first. I do like this brush so far. Let me get my earrings off. Let me get some pumps. I'm going for 2 pumps the back of my hand, and I'm just going to get a little bit at a time on the brush. I'm going to apply it first and then use the sponge to kind of like press it in. That's looking pretty good. I'm not sure about the color though, but yes, we'll see. It is covering up my imperfections quite well because it's buildable. So okay, I think I'm gonna go in with the sponge now and just see what the sponge does. Okay, so that's just the bottom part of my face. I feel like the color is a little bit off. I feel like I could have gone a little darker, but I'm gonna just go ahead and apply it all over my face and be right back. The thing that I'm finding about this foundation is it's one of those foundations that looks good from afar, but my texture is accentuated, and plus I'm finding that I'm having to really build up the coverage. I know it's medium to full, and personally I prefer a fuller coverage. But I feel like I'm having to really build it up to kind of give me that full effect. Plus, I like the idea of this brush, but it's very tedious, especially if you've got a big face like I do. It's very tedious. It's taking a while to get the product dispersed because it's so little. But yeah, I think we're there. I personally don't think the shade is perfect for me. Like, I don't like putting foundation on my neck, but I might have to. I think it's too light. So we'll see. By the time I put my bronzer and everything on top, maybe it'll settle. But just by looking at it, I don't think it's a perfect match for me. Not at the moment. I'm okay with the brush. I just feel like it's very tedious for someone that's got a large face. The sponge doesn't suck up a lot of product, which is great. So far so good with the sponge. Quite like that for getting around my neck and really getting around my face. So that's fine. Alright. It's on. Foundation is on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyes. So I saw on Trend Mood that BH Cosmetics came out with some more of the travel series eyeshadow palettes, and so I got the one that's called Paris. Obviously it's the one that's got the blues and the greens, you know, kind of like my colors. So I'm gonna show you. This is what it looks like. I hope the colors are coming through. But you've got some blues, purples, greens, some nude colors, some reds. So we're going to be using this one today. And these palettes are so inexpensive. I think... Oh, she broke it. Did I? No, I did not. I didn't break it. These palettes are so inexpensive. This one retails for £17. You can pick it up from Beauty Bay. I know they're a lot cheaper on BH Causemetics website, but if you consider all the customs and everything, it's not worth it, girl. So let's prep the brows and apply my base. Okay, and I just like to brush my brows out of the way and then go in with a concealer that's closer to my tone to kind of just shape them out of the way, and then apply a lighter base. So I'm using the Plouise Academy base in Roumour number 5. That's the one that's closest to my skin tone, but still gives me a little bit of brightness. Are there any new products that you guys are like excited about? Like, there isn't anything I'm like dying for, but there are a few cute collections that have come out. Oh yeah, no, I lie. I'm dying for the Pat McGrath blushes. I really want those brushes, you know? I really want them because they're so pretty, and every review I've seen, people love them. Alright, this is the look I came up with. Pretty simple. Few colors, so let's get it. So the first thing I've done is obviously prime my lid with the Plouise base in shade 0. First shade I'm going to go into is this one called Look, this one. And then on top of that, I'm going to add this shade, this greenish black shade. And I'm just going to build up the outer crease. And then I'm going to use this blue shade to blend out the edges. So let's start off with that process. And everything is a little bit at a time. There is no rush, you know. Especially when you're playing with blue shades, it's just about building. And I'm going to be doing a lot of the tapping into the crease, and I'm starting off slow, dipping my brush into the pan when I feel like I need more color. Okay, because blue, she's your friend, but she will not hesitate to bite you. So you want to handle her with care. And I'm going to go back into that blackish green shade that I showed you and just build up the outer corner like such. Okay. When I feel like I've got a good mix, I'm going to take a blending brush. This one sheds a bit. This is one of the ABH brushes. But, you know, I'll deal with the shedding, and I'm just going to tap off the excess because we've already done our foundation. And I'm just going to gently blend out the edge and bring it into the inner corner. And this one, I'm just tickling it, you know. I'm not forcing or trying to move the base. I'm just tickling my lid. Just making sure that it's blended. You can see it's shedding, but it's still doing the job. Like, these ABH brushes in the palette are not good at all, but they still blend. The only problem is that they shed quite a bit. So you can see how that's just blended the edge of that and just really diffused the color. And as I said, I'm bringing it in a little bit. And then when I feel like I've lost some color, I'll just go back in and build some more. Again, tapping it in a little bit at a time, girl. A little. I feel like I've got the blend where I want it to be. I'm going to start applying my lid shade. So I'm going to apply this one in the innermost part of my lid, and then this one on my lid. So just inner part here, and then this one on the lid, and just blend it into the smoke that we've created. I'm gonna just use the same brush to do that, so I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit, just so that I can go ahead, and I'm gonna start with the inner color. It's so pretty. It just has like an iridescent shift to it, like a little bit of purple to it, which is so stunning. And then I flip my brush over and apply the other one all over. And I'm kind of like dragging it as well on the lid, just so that it spreads out beautifully. Okay. And then I'll just lightly go back in with the same brush that I used to blend, and just blend the edge of that. And that is it so far. It's so pretty. The palette so far is just looking really, really gorgeous. So now I'm gonna start with my concealer, and I've got a blast from the past with the concealer that I'm using. I haven't used this in a very, very, very hot minute, and this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Who remembers this? This was OG of OGs for everyone back in the day, and I know there's some people that still use it and love it. I haven't used it in a long time, but I saw it on, was it Beauty Bay, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. And this is in shade Fawn, which was every brown girl's color. And yeah, we're gonna use her today. It's just amazing how the makeup world has evolved and how products come and go. But the thing is that once you've got a staple, if it hasn't been discontinued, there's no point reinventing the wheel, you know? But this concealer was gold back then. So let's hope it still goes. So I'm going to go ahead, apply it, give it a couple of minutes to really settle in. Okay, and in the meantime, in between time, to set it, I'm probably going to mix a little bit of my black opal powder and the Revolution banana powder. I've been loving to do this mix because the Revolution powder is a little bit too light, a little bit too banana color, and the black opal is exactly my skin tone, but I do want a little bit of brightness. So I've just been mixing the two together. So I'm just going to prep my powder so that once I blend out the concealer, I am ready to go. Okay, right, I'm ready to blend, but you know what? I'm not really too sure what this like chiseled part would be for. Like this, I feel like it's very, or maybe to cut with powder. That makes more sense. Anyway, because it's kind of annoying. It's not pointy, so it's kind of annoying blending, but okay. Okay, Morphe. Yeah, okay. Right now I found a use for that corner, so I've just been literally, you know, sometimes concealer gets stuck there. I've just been popping that in there. I'm gonna let the powder sit for a little while. I just feel like it this time. In the meantime, in between time, I haven't used this bronzer in a hot minute. This is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream in medium. You guys, I used to use this a lot, and you know, look, I've hit pan so much. I should just finish it because I really do love this product. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my little brush from Revolution and just lightly pat. With this product, a little bit goes a long way, and you just blend it out as you apply, so that there's no harsh lines, and it just feels really, really soft. Looks really soft as well. And once I apply, I like to go over it with my sponge. It's so pretty. I just love it. Gorgeous, isn't it? And then I'm going to use the tapered edge. I'm going to take a little bit of the banana powder. I don't usually do this, but I feel like this is what this part of the sponge is for. So we're going to try that. And just chisel underneath where I put the bronzer, and I'm gonna let that sit for a little while. I look hella crazy, but trust the process. Trust the process. While that's sitting, I'm just gonna finish up my eyes. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of the base. I still have a tiny bit on my hand. I'm gonna apply it on my lower lash line a little bit. Just so that the shadows have something to sit onto, and I'm gonna make sure this is really blended out like such. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm just gonna apply these two shades, so this one and this one. Oops, this one and this one on the lower lash line, and just keep it very simple. Nothing too major. And because we've already done our base and everything, I'm gonna be tapping my brush quite a lot to ensure that there's no fallout. And this will take a little bit of time to now build the color, because I'm tapping off all the excess. But it's worth it if I'm not gonna get any blue fallout. Blue is horrendous to get off your face. So we're just gonna endure. All right, so many minutes later, this is what we've got. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is pop color in my waterline. I'm not sure what to go for. I'm thinking of going for like a really light blue. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Could wear this one. So I could wear the alright, I've got the Revlon Sophia's Vanilla Liner, and this is in, what shade are you? Royal Rules. So this is the one we're going to use. I'm going to bring everything together quite nicely. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. So now, to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use my Revolution Pro powder. It doesn't add anything to my face, but it does help to set the makeup. So I'm going to use that and dust off any excess. But it just helps to set the makeup quite nicely. Oh, I'm living for this. This is looking pretty cute. Right, I've got this Face It palette from Ofra. This is their midi palette, and I showed you guys in one of my get ready with me videos, and I've been loving to use this. So the shade called Abu Dhabi, I believe it's this one, this dark brown. I use it to kind of like contour, to really chisel out my face. So we're going to use that in a second. But to bronze, I'm going to reach into my Morphe palette. You guys know I love this. This is the 8R palette. And I've been using these tones to kind of like bronze up my skin. So we're going to do a little bit of bronzing first. And then I'm going to chisel out with the Ofra palette. So this is nothing new. You guys, you know, you've seen me do this 1,000 times. So we're just gonna speed through this. But I do want to know if there are any bronzers that you guys have seen lately that's piqued your interest. The one that I'm really interested in is the XX Revolution bronzers, the ones that come in a jar. They're new-ish. And I haven't used them. I don't have them, and I feel like I need them. They're like cream bronzers. And I feel like I need them in my life. Let me know if you already have them, what you think about them. You're gonna get them, or what are the bronzers? There is one from Danessa Myricks. Again, it's a cream bronzer that I've seen quite a lot of people use, and I feel like I'm missing out. You know? I feel like I'm missing out. Yeah, that's what we have so far. This is why I really love this palette. It's just brought some warmth back into my face. So far, the foundation is holding up. Have you guys noticed that it's kind of like settled in with all the bronzers and everything, which is pretty good. And then I'm going to go into the Ofra palette, and I'm going to use that shade called Abu Dhabi. I hope it's the right one. And I'm literally only going to use a little bit, and I'm keeping it at the end part of my face just to chisel out my cheekbone a little bit. You can see how it just gives it a little bit more definition. Just there. That's all. And then I'm just going to blend it into the bronzer like so. Just to give me a little bit more. I really love this face palette from Ofra. I think you can pick them up from Beauty Bay now if you live in the UK or outside the US. I believe you can pick them up from Beauty Bay. They're on Beauty Bay, and they come in 2 other shades as well. I really, really love it. So we are here. What's next? Okay. I want to do my brows. I'm gonna do that off camera. I don't have any new brow products to show you guys. It's gonna be the Revlon brow products. So you've seen that like a million times. So let me do that. I don't think you guys are ready for how dramatic my lashes are. Like, let's take a second. Girl, I am ready to fly. Fly away, butterfly. Come back again another day, girl. So these lashes are called Lagos Babe. They're from this black-owned brand called Luxe Hair by Mel. I did feature them in a couple of my other videos as well. Really love the packaging. You know, the draw effect, and then it's so pretty. Looks rose gold at the base, and it's got this little knob drawer, which is just perfect for storing because you can just pack them up in your drawer. I did mention that I wish the names were printed at the back, but you know, nothing a little sticker can't fix, girl. So Luxe Hair by Mel. If you could pop a sticker of the, you know, lash name, that would be brilliant, because these lashes are gorgeous. So they're called Lagos Babe, and honestly, I feel like a Lagos Babe because they're so full, so dramatic, so obnoxious. Girl, yeah. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's kind of like the drama the eyes need. So yeah, I'm so here for it. I did also use the Be Perfect Bad Llama Mascara, and I must say I'm not a fan of this. The one is very, very stiff and very what's the word, I'm not pointy, so you can hurt yourself quite a bit, and it takes a lot of time to kind of build up the lashes. So I ended up going back to my Sky High mascara from Maybelline. Love, freaking love it. So we are here now. Next thing I want to do is apply my blush, and I've got these blushes from Lottie London. If you haven't seen my full review of Lottie London products, first impression type of video, definitely check it out. In that video I used the shade Redhot. So I think today I'm gonna go ahead and use Haze, because Haze is giving me more peachy tones type of vibe, and I'm gonna use my cute little rose brush. You can't really see the rose effect anymore, but anyway. And apply some blush. Let's keep it up here, and I just want a little bit, just a little bit, nothing too obnoxious, because we already have those lashes. Those lashes have covered the level of obnoxious. And do you guys see why I really love these blushes from Lottie London? They're very soft, very girly, and they still show up on my skin. Like, yes, here for it. And I'm using the tiniest bit, like I'm just literally tapping. just to get what I am looking for. I just want that flush. I'm not looking for anything too much, nothing too intense, just a little flush of color, you know? Yes, 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 yes. Happy with that. And I'm gonna go back into the Ofra palette. There's this shade called, girl, you know what? I hate it when the stickers are this way. I always feel like I read it wrong, but hopefully I'm not. And I'm blinding you. I'm showing you guys my entire room, but anyway. I'm gonna use this shade called Nile. Nile is this one. Girl, I need to keep it together. Nile is this one, and it's like I want to say it's a blush, but also doubles up as a highlighter. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like highlighters, but you do want a little bit of glow, I'd suggest this one. Like, let me swatch it and show you. You see that it's got some color, but it's also got some lift to it. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of that on my cheek. You can see that it's giving me like a rose gold effect going on there. And if I blend it like this, you can see that it's giving me a little bit of a lift, a little bit of a highlight to my cheek, but not too much, you know? I like that. I really do like that. I need this. Ofra, hi. I need this in a big compact, okay? This is brown girl friendly. I need this in a big compact. Not in the midi. It needs to be a standalone product. Yes, look at that. I need it. The bigger one. Or just send me all of this palettes. And I will cherish it because it's just so cute. Okay? Now. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, and for highlighter, I'm just going to stick to this palette. I'm using the shade called Sahara Dawn, which is the middle shade, which again, this palette is just stunning. So I'm just going to keep it a little bit and just apply. I'm using the same brush because I'm not going ham. Look at that. It's just so pretty. Everything about this palette is so stinking beautiful. Well done, Ofra. Well done. Okay. Hello. Hi. Right, so cheeks are done. Lashes are done. Eyes are done. Let's move over to the lips. Alright, so I've just lined my lips with the Morphe pencil in bar. I think these are those multi-purpose pencils that can be used for your lips, for your eyes. So I've just used it to line my lips. And I think, I'm hoping this combination works. I want to use the Colored Raine Lip Lacquer in Jeanne. Hope I'm pronouncing that name properly. I just love these lip lacquers from Colored Raine. Yes, peachy is what I was going for. Give it to me. Yes, give it to me. This is so pretty. Overline my lips a little bit as well to give me some extra juiciness. And I do like a dewy type of finish. Nothing oily, just more dewy. So I'm going to go with the NYX Dew Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. I've only used this once, so hopefully it'll be alright. So there's just something about blue that is like, honey, girl, I am here, I am fierce, you know. Black hair, blue eyes, there's just something about it, you know. This look is giving me all the feels. I am feeling it. My double necklace, I'm just feeling everything about this look. So I hope you guys liked the outcome. But just to quickly run through the products, there's nothing I use today that I particularly hate. The only product I probably wouldn't use again is the Be Perfect Bad Llama Mascara, just because it really didn't do anything for my lashes. I was a bit hesitant about the foundation, but I think the foundation pulled through. This isn't going to be a wear test. This was just me playing around with makeup. But just from the feel of it, I think it's more light to medium coverage in my opinion, because I layered this girl, but you can still see some of my imperfections, and I really went in to kind of pile that in. But I would say it's a light to medium coverage. I don't see it as a medium to full, like, buildable type of coverage. I think it pretty much just stayed the same the minute I kept adding foundation to it. I do love the sponge applicator. I think it's really, really good. Not that much product, so it didn't really soak up a lot of my product, which is brilliant. That's kind of what you want from a sponge. The brush is great for specific application. I actually want to use this to apply concealer and see if I prefer it. In terms of applying foundation to my face, it's just very tedious. I think it's just because of the size of the brush. I prefer to use the sponge a lot quicker, and it, you know, disperses the product a little bit better. But I do like the idea of the brush, so I am going to play with that a little bit more. Few key favorites in the video, definitely the eyeshadow palette. Girl, I mean, look at this, and you guys saw how effortless it was to create this look. So pick up these palettes from BH Cosmetics. I think BH Cosmetics are killing it with this travel series, and this one is just so pretty. Those shimmer shades really do pack a punch. So I mean, there's a purple glow to it. There's a little bit of green coming through. There's just everything fantastic about this. You guys know how I feel about the colored Raine lip lacquers. They're brilliant. They just bring a next level sophisticated, you know, look to the finish of the look. Like, I'm rambling, but you guys know what I mean. And obviously check out this new brand, Luxe Hair by Mel. The lashes are gorgeous. I'm ready to fly, spread my wings. Everything today was successful. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely check out EDBU if you love or want to get your hands on this hair. She's called Jasmine. She's a synthetic unit. You would never know she's synthetic because she's so soft and my hands just glide through. So definitely check out EDBU. I do have a discount code, Medea J. It's not an affiliate code. I don't make anything out of it, but it's a code for you guys to kind of save some coins. I have a discount code with Morphe, which is GlamFam553. That will save you some money as well. But all my discount codes are in the Linktree link in my description box. So it just has a list of all the discount codes and videos and things like that that I want to share with you guys. So definitely click on that. Some of these links are affiliate links, affiliate codes, which means that I make a little bit of money, but it's no extra cost to you. It just means that I get some kickback from you purchasing through my recommendations. So I would really appreciate it if you would shop with those links or those discount codes. They do help me out a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you, love and leave you guys here. If you did enjoy the video, remember to subscribe on your way out and thumbs up this video. Remember, God doesn't like ugly. Be nice to someone today, and Black lives will always matter. And I'll catch you guys in a future video. Like, I'm just checking out myself, girl. I'm just gonna sit here and look at myself, because there are some days that is good makeup days, and then there are some days that I'm like, girl, what happened? Today is a good makeup day, so we're gonna cherish this, and probably, yeah, we're gonna cherish this look. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll catch you in a future one. Bye.